My name is Sangeet, and today I have a message for you about acceptance. Why is it so important that we accept things as they are and as they happen? Why is it so important that we accept life as a whole, including everything that is part of us? Whenever we are struggling with something, whatever it is, why does it happen? Why do we feel angry, disappointed, or frustrated? It is because we don't accept it, right? It is because it is something that feels bad, and therefore it feels unacceptable to us. So we refuse to accept it, and we persist in not accepting it, and so we struggle and we feel bad. But what happens if on top of that, something amazing comes to us? What happens if all of a sudden life presents us with something much better than that one thing that we were not accepting? We forget about that other thing, right? And our focus is now on this new amazing thing that feels so much better. What made us forget that previous thing? The new one, right? The new one and its traits that made us feel so good. Now, let's look closer using a very simple example. When, for instance, a kid gets mad because we don't give them what they want, and then they get happy when we do, why are they mad and why are they happy? They are mad because they are not accepting that they don't have what they want. And they are happy because now they have whatever it is that they want. Now, although we may feel some sort of relief here because the kid is now happy, we also sense some sort of discomfort because, at the core, something seems unresolved. Why is that? Because now we fear that this kid will only be happy if they have what they want. And why is that? Because we are not sure if the kid has the full understanding and the full capacity to accept things as they are, especially because we know that life is full of surprises, and so we know that sooner or later this kid will eventually face obstacles, and we want to make sure that not only they are ready for them, but that they also have the ability to remain calm and even still joyful during those times. We want them to have what they want, and at the same time, we want them to accept when they don't. Basically, we want them to be happy no matter what. Back to the beginning, do we feel great when we have what we want? Definitely. Can we instantly forget about the challenges as soon as we have it? Yes. Do we want to be waiting or dependent on the good things so we can overcome the bad ones? No. Do we want to take our past struggles with us while experiencing our blessings? Of course not. And this is why it is so important that we accept things as they are and as they happen. And this is why it is so important that we accept life as a whole, including everything that is part of us. Beautiful things feel perfect, and we definitely deserve to taste each single piece of them for as long as possible, with all the bliss that comes with it. But as much as we want to rely on these things to feel good, they are just catalysts to remind us of our ability to be happy. They can only temporarily cover whatever was already going on, and unless we accept not only the new good thing, but also the old bad one, we will be facing more and more feelings of non-acceptance that continually put us on hold for our own happiness. Now, how do we practically accept anything? We totally admit the reality, we breathe deeply, and we surrender. as if we were floating in the sea. Floating means feeling light, empty, and that is exactly what we want. To empty ourselves from everything, from expectations, from results, and from circumstances. From this state, we ask ourselves, what is it that we want? And we put ourselves on track to accomplish it. It is as simple as this, and we keep on doing it every time we feel challenged and even traumatized. If we do this, no bad can stay or harm us for too long, and no good can make us desperately chase it. Why? Because now we know the recipe to be happy no matter what. So, today, let's accept everything, no exception. This means total inclusion of whatever comes. Is this challenging? It is, for sure, sometimes even to an extreme, but never more challenging than our own refusal and fear of accepting.